So I'm just back at it with my Rambutans. Spreading some seed. So I want to share that I just came across some information about. Well, let me say that I was reminded because I remember doing this test before, the Myers-Briggs personality test. Sorry about that, man. The noise on the back. But yeah, I had known about the Myers-Briggs personality test, and but I was reminded, let's say 2 weeks ago, a week ago, because I had got a reading done, a natal chart reading done from William Harrison. Great astrologer. Y'all should check him out. But as a perk, at the end of the reading, he sent over the test, and he was just like, fill it out, see what you get, and we can just go over briefly on your results. And so this is how this got brought back into my awareness. Being an INFP. And they're mostly known as being mediators or healers. And I just say it brings a lot of relief, first off, hearing about myself, like being able to be told about myself. And it was also really cool to see so many other people sharing those same experiences. There were points where that was a bit disheartening, because, truth hurts sometimes, Like, damn, I'm really like that? But like, damn, I really do be doing that shit. So, identifying as an INFP. I can say that I do come off very secretive. I am not the type of person who really reveals a lot about themselves. And it's crazy because I'll say the irony is, I can provide a space to be comforting for someone else, to speak, to be vulnerable, to share, to be open, but that's not something that comes easy for me. I tend to shy away from a lot of social interactions, because I usually feel very socially awkward, and I'm pretty good at isolating myself and And a lot of times I thought, I just like to spend time alone. And don't get me wrong, I definitely do need spaces and periods of times where I need my own space. But I used to think that, I used to just like that for the sake of liking it, but I really feel like I enjoy isolation so much because this is the space where I don't really have to deal with being challenged, you know. Um, and not to say that I don't ever challenge myself, but you know, um, it's just a space for me to be in and not feel so like the spotlight is on me, or and this critical spotlight is on me, or you're just weird, or you're just different, or you're just this, you're not normal. It's just like, oh my gosh. Sometimes I would just like want to kill just to be normal. It's like, what is normal anyway? My, self-confidence has gotten in the way of a lot of things. I could have done a lot of greater. I could have done a lot of great things if I truly believed in myself, and I didn't care so much about what people thought of me. Sometimes it can be really debilitating to where, like I said, I would just isolate myself. Just hide away. And I feel like I've been doing that like this year. I came into this into 2022. Deleting social media, besides YouTube, but deleting, Facebook and Instagram, and just, I realized that I was really going on there for a lot of validation, and I was really getting like a hit, every time I would post, and, just to get attention. And so I felt the need that I needed to not be doing that. I didn't think that was healthy, so I wanted to take myself off of social media. But yeah, I think it's just very interesting. The more knowledge is power. The more you know about yourself, the more you can do something with yourself. If you're not aware of your strengths and your weaknesses, you really can't play upon them. So I think it's a good thing to be able to look at yourself, for someone to like show you what they see when they see you, or see your personality type. And it shows us the things that we need to develop. So I just want to say it's very important for me to come here and to make these videos and just express and just to talk and just to say stuff, because it's easy for me to want to just keep all this stuff to myself. And this is not to say that everything that I put out there is going to be the most amazing, magnificent type shit. But the stress is to express, stressing to express myself and not just bottle up, feeling like my thoughts are not valid, or that they need to be validated, and just having something to stand up for. A lot of times I don't want to say anything because I don't want to, rock the boat. I don't want to make any waves, and one of the videos that I watched today, one of the tips was, learning to accept yourself, especially with the introverted feeling, um, and allowing yourself to be objective and assertive, and just stand up for yourself. You know, I know that's something that I have struggled with. Just standing up for myself, saying that this is what I believe in, this is what I want, this is what I like. Sometimes that has been like very, very difficult for me to be able to vocalize. So, like I said, it's important for me to come here and to actually just put out these videos and just to share. It's not so much for numbers to say, oh, I got this many views. This is really the importance is the fact that this INFP, a person who really does not like to share a lot of themselves, especially to people who they don't know or trust. I mean, that's big for me, so I'm going to continue to keep doing that, and I appreciate all of you who continue to keep watching. Well, who watch? You don't even have to continue. Just do what you do. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up my lunch, and I will talk to you.